Hey, what's up guys, Scares here. Today we're gonna have a double upload. I just have to throw on that meme there so you guys can forgive me for not uploading in a long time. I had a video planned for last week. My PS4 died while I was rendering though, and it did not go up. I think I just uploaded it right now. I'll have to double check on that because obviously I need to check more proficiently on that, so make sure that those videos go up. And also, yeah, but I'm really sorry that last week I did not do any type of uploads except that one that I had planned. I'm gonna try to do one every 2 days, but at this point I've made that promise so many times and I'm not fulfilling it, that if I do not fulfill it, then I think I will be not doing that promise anymore, because I don't want to lie to you guys. I don't want to make my whole channel a contradiction. And so yeah, I'm gonna do that. So expect a video in 2 days. So I guess this is a double upload day, if you think about it, but you guys deserve it. Besides that, today's topic, I was gonna talk about something that I was thinking about. So I've been watching a lot of horror movies and horror videos and horror games, a lot playing those. And I just watched a horror video and it was pretty nice. And I thought, since we're doing a double upload today, that hey, I should do a little bit of special thing. I know it's not a world issue, but I should talk about a creepy horror story I have. It's a good one. Yeah, but I have this one, and I think if you're not interested in this, you can click off the video. Before you do, I just want to tell you that I'm not sure about this. I'm not 100% sure. I think the video 2 days from now will be discussing sexism and my stance on it. You know, which is, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, I would think it would be, because I don't think a lot of people are sexist in this day and age. But it's not as simple as that either, because a lot of people are like, oh, you know what? Never mind. I start off one video and then I go into next, and I think the video after that, 4 days from now, will be on the presidential race. Yeah. But so stay tuned for those. Okay, so right now I will tell my story. Okay, so I lived in this apartment, which shall remain nameless, but for story purposes, we will use the name Courtyard Brook. Now, this is not the actual name, it's just the name I'm making it. And I have this friend who shall be named Ace. And this was when I was in 5th grade. And so I lived in Courtyard Brook. Courtyard Brook was a 2-story apartment building with, like, that was a square shaped. But one side was open, that opened to parking lots, and then a few other apartments that were a little bit nicer. Now, it was 2 stories, and there was dirt basement now down below. And one day, I went outside and I knocked on the door of my friend Ace, and we played some video games together. We just talked, we hung out. We didn't play that many video games, but we just had a good time, you know. And at one point, his dad was there, and we were talking to him, and he said that his dad told us that because he was a maintenance worker at the apartment, that the manager had made him go down to the dirt basement because the lock had come undone. So he went down there, checked it out, locked the door of the dirt basement. I thought, well, that's pretty weird. And I went there with my friend Ace, and I noticed some really weird markings, like satanic, on the tree next to the door where the lock was. So I noticed those there. So I noticed those satanic markings there. And from that point on, things only got much worse. The Ace's dad was not able to find the lock, and next day the manager came and placed a new lock. Sure enough, there was sure enough. Okay, so they put the second lock on there. Sorry, I will stop and think, because I tried to come up with a storyline for these videos, but for the most part they're unscripted. Yeah, so I can just immediately lose what I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah, they put the second lock on it, and the lock came off the next day. It was just gone, and the door was wide open again. And then things get weirder, because me and my friend took a picture of the satanic markings the previous day. Then we went to check them on the phone that we had borrowed from Ace's mom. They were not there, and then Ace's mom swore she did not delete them, but the markings were the photos were just gone, just wiped. And that was on its own entirety pretty strange. But then the next couple of days, like, it just got weirder and darker. Like, after that, after the second lock fell off, they decided to leave it open for now. And there'd be, like, it just felt like really negative. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, it felt like there's just like negative energy in place. Like, that's what it felt like standing next to that door. And it was like so weird, because like after a few days of it being closed, the next day, after a few days of it being closed, they decided to lock it up once again, because they found the original lock finally. They never said how they found it, though. That was one of the weird things. Oh wait, no. Sorry, memory's not that great. It was a while ago. They didn't find it. It just they decided to leave it open, and then one day the lock just showed, like, 3 days later, about 3 to 4 days later, it just was closed again with the original lock on it. And I talked to the manager about it, and she said she didn't know who did it. But the day before that, all the animals on the block were going crazy. All of them. All the animals were going crazy, and there was like constant yelling and stuff like that. And it wasn't even that windy, but there was like windy sounds coming from the basement. And, like, there's just like weird things going on with the dirt basement the day before the lock reappeared. So, and I mean, I've had you call me superstitious, but I've had my fair share of experience with demons before. And let me just tell you that I believe in these things. Doesn't mean I'm Christian. I'm actually agnostic, as if you're watched all the videos, you would know. But I believe in that stuff because I witnessed it firsthand. That's a story for another day, though. But yeah, so the video, like, not the video. So the lock came back on it, but I think something was released. I think something got out, cause in the next 2 months, there was one shooting there, two shootings there, where someone was lethally killed. Another shooting at the high school, which was less than a mile away, where someone was killed, and another shooting really close by to the apartment. So honestly, I mean, hey, it could be a coincidence, but it was not a good part of town. I won't lie. There was a shooting about once every 6 months but once every 6 months is not comparable to 4 every 2 months. So yeah, I think that I really do think this something there was released and something came out that was trapped in there. But that wasn't the only time. I mean, there's some really fucked up things I saw there. Like there's another encounter where I saw some like there was a well, I'll save that one. You guys have a cliffhanger now. Telling you it. Maybe I have 2 more horror stories. I think I'll save them for a Halloween special. What do you guys think? Comment down below what you think about that, because sadly that's the only ways you can only really reach me, unless we were talking in person. But of course, many of you people probably don't know me in person, except maybe a few specific people I've told my YouTube channel to. So, but yeah, those are that's my horror story, and at least one of them, one of the 3. Second one is probably a little bit shorter, but the third one, pretty big too. But yeah, so anyway, I'm actually gonna I have a lot of time right now because I have no homework, so I know that I'm gonna get those videos done, because I'm gonna do the one about sexism and the one about presidential race. Both of those today. I'm gonna do them. So all I have to do 2 days from now, 4 days from now, is just upload them, so you guys can get those videos and get those videos, yeah, to you. So that's it for now. Have a good day, everyone, and goodbye.